Hey, welcome back to Mom and Jess Moment Talk Show, our very last episode in the Spirit Lifting series. So we have this very interesting episode to round up the Spirit Lifting series. I bet you shouldn't miss this for anything because it's something that will help you, groom you, nurture you to be a better person in life. So the topic for today is a person of excellence and integrity. I'm very excited for us to meet with our guest for this topic because I know indeed he has written a book on I think the book is called Excellence, and he runs a YouTube sort of talk show which is called 360 Degree Excellence. So you see, he's actually fit for this topic. That being said, we'd like to introduce the topic. Here is Jess to start.
So, guys, today we'll be talking about excellence, and I feel that excellence, like in excellence, is also integrity. Integrity is when you do the right thing, whether someone is looking or whether if someone is not looking, and I feel that excellence is also when you like when you have like spiritual excellence is like when you just fear God and like you just like love God with all of your heart, just like how Daniel did. Even though like when the king said that that they must all bow down to him, one of Daniel's enemies told the king that that a rule should be like everyone should bow down to him. So because they knew that Daniel would not do that because he was an ambassador of Christ. So then now Daniel did not want to do that, and then he was thrown into the lion's pit, as all of us know that. So I feel that Daniel had like a lot of spiritual excellence and integrity, even though no one was looking and no one like really cared. He loved God with all of his heart, and even though he did respect the king, he respected God even more. So I feel that that should be us. No matter who is against you, we should still love God with all of our hearts, no matter what they're doing or saying about us behind our backs. And I feel that that is what spiritual excellence is. And I feel that all of us should just have integrity. Like if like for example you go shopping and you use like a shopping cart, you should always remember to like put it back. Or maybe if you went shopping and the cashier gave you a little bit more change, I feel that you should have integrity and always like tell the person that you just gave me a little bit more change and give back the money, because that is stealing, because that money is not really yours. So I feel that that is the right thing for us Christians to do, instead of being like the people of this world. And because one day we're all going to be judged, and even those little things are going to be judged too. So we should just like yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, I would like to touch on the explanation with regards to excellence and integrity. So, excellence is actually, going beyond expectation, exceeding expectations, going beyond average. So to speak, I would like to say mediocrity is opposite of excellence. When you're mediocre, you just settle for less, you settle for average. You don't want to put that extra effort, that extra commitment, that extra money or whatever it would take you to produce an excellent result or give you more than expectation. So that is my simple definition of excellence. Then on integrity is actually a component of excellence. You can never be excellent without being a person of integrity and character. So I would say integrity is a component of excellence. So to be a person of integrity, as Jess has said, you mean what you say and you say what you mean. You're not a hypocrite, because the opposite term for integrity is being pretentious, being a fake person, and being a hypocrite. Whatever you do in the private is what you should do in the public. The right thing that God will approve is what you should consider doing all the time, at work, at home, at school, wherever you find yourself. Today in our society, it's very difficult for one to remain a person of integrity and excellence, because everybody is looking for ways to compromise. Remember, the word of God tells us that we should not be of the world. We shouldn't do what the world is doing, what everyone is doing. We are compromising our faith in one way or the other. We shouldn't lie because others are lying, and we call it a white lie. There's nothing like a white lie. A lie is a lie. You shouldn't leave. You shouldn't go late to church or late to your place of work because you feel your boss doesn't come early. Little things, as little as that counts. Or taking things from the place of work, knowing that it's not yours, or it's not, or using things rightfully. When you learn something, you use it properly, you return it. Little things like that count, and helps in building a character of a human being. So I pray the Lord will help us, because as much as we see this as a moral, is more or less like a moral topic, but also it goes a long way in watching and the way we build our spiritual life. Remember, people are watching, even if we never know. As Christians, the way we live our life, the things we do, people watch after us. If you're preaching, you practice what you preach. Little as lying, little as cutting corners, and sometimes cutting corners can help you get your result faster. But remember, at the long run, it comes up to bite you. No one will want something to come back to bite him. So it's always good to do things in the right manner, in the right way. And, just as Daniel, be passionate and committed in the things that has been laid for you to do. If you have a calling, if you have a ministry, whatever you are called to do, even things like your projects, your schoolwork. Of course, a genius does not wake up to become a genius one morning. Geniuses study very hard to become who they are as geniuses. They don't, they research, they study hard, they read day in, day out. So to be a person of excellence, it takes extra effort. It takes extra time. There's a lot of expectations for you before you can able to call yourself a person of excellence. And then your character also matters. Your character matters. So if you're building on your character, checking yourself constantly. I know we all have our flaws, but self-evaluation also helps in building and nurturing you as a person of excellence. So I have 3 points to share with you, or 3 tips to share with you, that will help you to build yourself as a person of excellence and character. Number 1, be committed in whatever you're doing and be passionate about it. The moment you put in time and effort, even if it's an hour, probably, for instance, you're doing a project, or you're studying, or whatever you're doing, just putting in that extra effort every day, achieving something to make that goal at the long run is very important. Commitment, consistency. Number 2, we must be diligent. And diligence means, you have to back it up with resilience, because sometimes you try to be diligent, but probably something hits you down, or you're faced with a challenge that is weighing you down. You have to wear a resilient spirit, so that resilience goes along with diligence, because things, life is not always, as they always say, life no balance. Really, life no balance. Sometimes things can throw you down and affect your emotions, but when you remember what you are out to gain, you remember your goal, your focus, you have to get up and go for it. Number 3, be grateful for what you have, and use whatever you have consistently, appreciate it, and work with it. The little things, the way we manage the little things, will make God happy with us, to reward us, and provide greater things. The little things that we have speaks loud and speaks volume on how we'll manage bigger things in the future. You have a small car, you manage your car, enjoy your car, and be grateful that you have a car. Some people can't even afford a small car. So no matter what you have, be happy, be grateful. And finally, I love to say, don't compare yourself with anybody. Don't look at people's results, and you celebrate with them and appreciate what God is doing in their life. You can also pray for God to do such in your life, but don't make the mistake of treading in their footsteps and taking trying all means, cutting all corners to see that you achieve what you don't know their story. Everybody has got his or her destiny. Everyone has got his or her life to live. So focus on yours, grow yourself, and seek God's direction. I pray the Lord will bless us as we wait on our wonderful guest to do justice to this topic. God bless you. Stay lifted, and please, as always, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.